Welcome to Overboard, Polygon's board game show. Today we're playing Slay the Spire, the board game. This cooperative deck builder manages to capture exactly what makes the video game so addictive. If you've never played the video game before, go play it now, it's phenomenal. It's also probably the best way to learn how the board game works because it's nearly the same thing. If you want to know all the rules, you can check out this excellent walkthrough from Good Time Society. But rather than rehashing them all here, I'll just point out the major differences between the video game and the board game. The most obvious difference is that the board game is cooperative, with up to 4 players. Together you'll decide your path up the tower, the best way to take on random encounters, and most importantly, fight side by side. During combat, each player has a row with monsters in it and potentially a few minions as well. The enemies in your row will only attack you, but the player can choose to attack whatever monster they wish. Player order is also whatever you want it to be, which means you'll definitely spend some time each round figuring out which monsters to, for example, make vulnerable, and whose attack can take best advantage of that afterwards. This is especially important when it comes to defending, because with the exception of some special cards and potions, players can only defend themselves. Some other wrinkles to the combat. Area attacks hit all the monsters in your row, and the boss if there is one, but not monsters in other players' rows. Similarly, an area attack from a monster hits every player. You'll also quickly realize that all of the numbers in the board game, like your HP or attack damage, are quite a bit smaller than they are in the video game, which makes doing the math yourself a lot simpler. But don't worry, this doesn't make the game any less challenging. The rest of Slay the Spire, the board game, is almost identical to the video game. You start with Niau's Blessing, collect relics, new cards, and potions, and you take on the exact same monsters and bosses. So let's get our adventure started.
Hello and welcome to Overboard, Polygon's board game show. Today we are playing Slay the Spire, the board game. So we are starting this game in Act 2. We played Act 1, so we have already kind of built up very specific decks. So let's go around and talk about them. Clayton, what are you rocking?
So I'm the Ironclad, and that's a good name for me because I'm kind of focusing on armor. In this version of the game, we only can armor ourselves normally, but I have a couple ways to help out them if they need it.
I am playing as the Silent. This is a character that can focus on things like poison or shivs. I have built my deck around a little bit of poison, but also the terrible curse that I bear, which is called Decay. I went for a curse in Act 1 of the game, so I have this unplayable curse that causes me to take damage if I have it in my hand at the end of a turn. So I've built my deck around discarding a lot of stuff.
So I'm playing the Defect, which is like a robot kind of character who can summon orbs, and the orbs do different things, but I am completely focused on getting lightning orbs, which just do passive damage at the end of every turn. I'm otherwise very, very delicate.
He's our fragile boy. Okay, should we see what boss we're fighting?
Yeah,
at the
so
end
the
of Act
start
2?
of every act, we get a preview. We know what our boss is, just like in the game. We're going to be saying that a lot, actually. Just like in the game.
Just like in the game.
It's just like in the game. 6. So this is gonna be our boss.
All right.
What's that?
I'm pretty sure I just played him in the video game version of the Sunday this morning.
It's
and
the sword bastard.
Yeah, he sucks. The next thing we need to do is decide where we're going.
Cool.
And this will have ramifications for the whole rest of our game. So, do we need a shop? Does anybody have money that gotta burn?
I only got 3 little coppers
Me
right now.
too.
I don't think I need a shop either.
Okay. We could get a shop or any other number of things in these random tiles.
I think we should go for this middle track.
Middle track?
Yeah, just that's a lot of mystery.
Okay, let's start ourselves with an encounter.
We can go off it if we decide.
Yeah.
Okay, so mystery.
Okay, so we get one of these question mark encounters. Give us a little flavor text.
Aha! The woman in blue. From the darkness, an arm pulls you into a shop. Buy a potion! Now! Okay, pay 1 coin, gain 1 potion, pay 2, gain 2 potion, leave, wham! Lose 1 HP. We have to buy potions.
I'm glad we have money to buy them.
Yeah, I'd like
This worked out well.
2 potions, please,
These
lady in
actually
blue.
Pretty cheap potions. Let's just take one. I want to save some money in case. And how many are you taking?
I'll take 1. Thank you.
Okay, cool. I got an entropic brew, which gives me 2 potions,
Oh,
and a explosive potion. Deals
Nice.
2 damage to any row.
Nice. I got a vulnerable potion, so I can inflict vulnerable on an enemy, I believe.
Yep.
It's a 2 coin potion. I paid 1 for it, so that's a good deal.
this was a great deal. Thank you, lady in blue. I got an energy potion, which will definitely help me to do more stuff. All right.
Cool.
So I guess we got nowhere else to go.
Yep.
Gotta go here. It's, oh,
Is it a
oh, it's a
market?
rest.
Oh,
God.
Well, let's
damn. Well,
upgrade
we
some
can
cards.
upgrade. Let's
Yep.
upgrade.
hell yeah.
Alright. So it arrests just like in the game. You can heal a little bit or upgrade a card in your deck. I think it's pretty cool how this game does upgrades in that you literally just flip the card over and that is your green text upgrade version. And I'm going to turn Bludgeon into a 10 damage attack.
I have taken my one of my rare powers in Venom. I've upgraded it so it costs less. And that makes all of my attacks apply poison.
And I'm going to upgrade Thunder Strike, so now it will deal 6 damage in a row for every lightning that I have.
What?
Yeah.
Moving on.
So, if we go here, we are kind of committing ourselves to definitely hard, whereas
Ooh,
if we go
yeah.
here, I'll bet not all of these are monsters.
Yeah.
I think we should go for it.
Let's do it. It's more entertaining
let's gamble.
for the audience.
We're gambling. It's just a regular. It's just a regular
All right.
encounter. So
Baby.
okay, let's
Okay,
go.
Encounters come from this deck. We each get our own, and they also often bring some help along the way. So what do we got here?
We have 2 muggers and a bird.
So one of the interesting things about this game is that, like, because we're all playing together, we can kind of talk through and take our turns simultaneously. We're gonna, the order that we do things in can matter because, say, Clayton might want to make someone vulnerable, and then if I do a big attack after that, that's better than me doing a big attack and then him making them vulnerable. We would do more damage if we talk it through. So that's what we're gonna do.
We also need to do something else, and that is roll a dice.
Yeah.
Because that determines, sometimes for this guy, only the enemy will determine what he does, but it's important for us.
It's a 1.
Well, it would have been important if you'd rolled better.
It's not important.
Oh, no, wait. I forgot.
Yes.
When I roll a 1, my Necronomicon, the next attack you play this turn is played twice. Okay.
Ooh.
That's nice.
That is very nice. Because I drew my Bludgeon, so I can totally kill something.
You should
Hell
totally
yeah.
kill something.
Absolutely annihilate something.
I think you should get rid of the Chosen because he has the most hit points and is going to do damage to all of us, and then
He
we can
does have
focus
the
on
most.
getting down
Yeah.
these guys. I think if we're all working together on these guys, we can still get them down before they leave and take our
Yes.
money with them.
Yes. Okay. Then I will Bludgeon for 10 damage, and my next attack happens twice, so that guy is very dead.
Cool. So I have Neutralize, which is a 0 cost card. I'm going to use that to do 1 damage and inflict a weakness on someone, but then I'm going to discard my whole hand and draw again because I have drawn my unplayable curse. Who do you think I should do this on? Who has the most? This guy has the most?
Yeah, one of those two. We
And is
definitely
doing
wanna-
more damage on the first turn. So, okay, so I'm gonna do 1 damage to this guy. I'm gonna make him weak, which means his attacks will do slightly less damage. Then I'm going to calculate a gamble, discard my whole hand, and draw that many cards again.
I have used all my energy, but I could still do this and do more. if we needed.
Okay.
Spend my energy potion to get 2 more energy. Potions are one-time use. Use my bash, use that energy immediately. That guy gets 2 hits. He would get a vulnerable token, but I think Simone's gonna kill him.
All right, and then I'm gonna play Backstab and Exhaust it, doing 8 damage because this guy's vulnerable. Right? Okay.
He is so dead.
He's so dead.
Yay, good work, everybody. So currently there's nobody on the board who can hurt all of us. But I have potentially 3 damage coming my way. I'm gonna play Sweeping Beam.
Oh, nice.
So that does 1 damage to everybody in this row.
It's got a little fire symbol. It means hits everything in a row.
And then I get to draw a card.
Cool.
Not that dead, I don't think. Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to focus on getting my full stack of lightning charges. So I'm going to play Tempest at X cost. So I will get 1, 2 lightning charges.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack this guy for 2. So that's 1, 2. Then I'm going to draw 1 card and discard 1 card. It's just a shield. I'll discard the shield. I'm also going to play Acrobatics. For 1, draw 3 cards. Ooh. And discard 1 card. It's going to be my shield again. And I think I will play Terror. This vulnerability lasts until it's attacked, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm going to play Terror on this guy who currently has the most, inflicting vulnerable on this guy.
Cool.
Who's now, he's weak, he's vulnerable, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will target the weakest one. And I will do. I'll spend my ninja scroll.
I think that's probably worth it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let me
Yes.
take away the vulnerable.
Take away the vulnerable, and
Nice.
then I have 1, 2, 3 additional damage I can do to him.
Nice.
Now they are going to swing at me, so I'm going to spend some potions.
I think it's worth it.
I'm going to do a block potion to get 2 block. And why don't I just kill him?
Oh,
Deal-
yeah. Then
deal
you won't
2
take any
damage
damage.
to any row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You could even put one of your lightning hits somewhere else.
That's true. That's true. I put a lightning hit on this guy. And then I fire 2 at this row. So, boom, you're dead. You
Take 2.
take 2.
All right. So that is everything
Yes.
we could do this turn. So it's enemy turn, which goes down in cascading order. He's dead. He does 2 damage to Pat because he's in this row.
Okay.
He
I
gets
take
himself
it
an
on my
armor.
shield.
But Pat is okay because he got shields. I take 2 damage and I have no shields. 2, but that's my job to take damage. He gets armor as well.
And this guy gets strong.
Strength adds 1 to each hit.
Hate that.
All right, new hand.
Okay.
So the first thing I'm gonna do, I can put poison on someone and then do a 0 cost attack that does 3 damage. I think I should poison this guy. Since
Poison the
he has-
guy with the most HP.
Okay, so I spend 2 energy. My attacks will apply poison now. And now I'm going to play Masterful Stab for 3 damage. It'll do 2 damage because of the
Armor, yeah.
armor. So armor goes away. 1, 2. So he's down to 10 health. Cool. Love it. And is poisoned.
Okay.
Love that. I'm going to use my last energy to do a strike. I'll just do it on the guy who's poisoned already. So I'm going to take him down to 9.
I'm going to hit your guy because he is the easier one we probably definitely can kill.
Yep.
Hoping I draw an armor.
Okay.
I didn't draw an armor.
Okay.
1, 2. So I'm going to probably take it.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, just 1. No more armor. But because I'm going to take a hit again, which is fine. But I'm going to. How much? You can do 7. Can you kill him now? On your own?
Let me see.
Because I want to weaken my guy so he doesn't hurt me as much.
I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, then I am going to clothesline the rest. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Clothesline this guy. He takes 3.
My poison.
No,
Wait,
he's not dead.
oops, sorry.
Yeah, he's definitely not dead. But he takes 3 hits, but he's weakened, so he won't do as much damage to him. And that is all I can do. So, Pat,
Okay.
you can finish him off.
Cool. I play Ball Lightning for the cost of 1, which does 2 damage. And then to explain what this is, when I channel an orb, in this case a lightning orb, and I already have a full stack of 3, it does a thing called evoking. I evoke, and I do another 2 damage. Then I play Zap, which spawns another lightning dink, which pushes one out of the stack, which does another 2 damage.
Thing is, this is exactly how it works in the game.
And now, when he's at 0, he's dead, right?
He's dead.
Cool.
Okay.
Now I'm officially removing.
And now I still have a bunch of actions. Yeah, I just play 2 strikes, 2 attacks, boom, boom, which are each 1 damage to the bird. And then once my turn is officially over, I'll deal out my 3 passive damage.
I mean, you're the last one, so you.
Oh, everyone else is gone? Okay, cool. So, 1,
Done.
So
you're dead.
dead.
Nice. Thank you
And
for
then-
saving me from.
2, 3.
So he's gonna go now. So he's doing 2.
Before he does anything, though.
Ah!
Poison.
Poison. Does 1 damage to him.
Always happens before the enemies go, which is great for us.
Now he's gonna do 1 damage to you because he has been weakened.
Yes.
Do we roll again?
Yep, new round. 4. He moved this thing. Moves down. I get to draw an extra card.
When you play the computer version of this, do you usually go for a really, really small deck?
No, I'm a deck hoarder.
Really?
I'm really bad.
I'm a small deck guy.
I think that's correct to be
It's
Don't
assaulted
clip
by.
that.
It's a tough balance because you don't get that many options to remove.
Yeah.
But I almost always take them when I do, but it's not usually my focus.
Yeah.
I'm not like passing up new cards if I can help it.
I love getting new cards.
Who wants to kill him?
I'll kill him. Okay, so I pay 1 energy to do 2
No.
damage.
Pack him.
I deal 24 damage.
He's dead.
That was that 2 turns ago. All right.
Cool, yeah. Where were you? Cool.
So
Oh, sorry, 18 damage. My bad.
Oh, only 18?
18.
Sucks. Cool, so now let's look at our rewards.
So each of us, also the guy in front of us specifically, is our rewards. Simone gets 2 money and a standard reward card. And Pat and I each get a potion and a standard reward card.
Thank you. Ghost in a jar. You can't lose more than 1 HP this round. That's crazy.
That is so good in a
I'm gonna
pinch.
save that for the boss.
Yeah, that is so good in a pinch.
Poison Stab! I'm taking it. It's another exhaustible card.
I got the golden ticket.
Nice! So what do you get to do with the golden ticket?
So I mentioned we were just getting our standard rewards. That's our bigger deck we each have next to our stuff. We also have a smaller deck, which is those beautiful yellow elite rewards.
I just got a very important thing for my lightning build, which is I got the storm, which means at the start of every turn I channel 1 lightning
That's
automatically.
gonna be cool.
Yeah, so hopefully I can keep getting that.
So I'm not taking this fancy card because
Oh.
I'm not built around it as much as I'd like to be.
I mean, the great thing about me having a fat deck is that my curse is less likely to come up. I'm built around discarding, but also having a fat deck.
Oh, so we also ended combat, so I gotta always remember that my guy's extra power is to heal. So that's why I'm okay with taking some damage. And now we move on to another little simple spot. Hey,
A show.
I don't need to shop, but I guess we are. Does anybody like have something they could really use and need money for?
No, none of these sound.
The only thing is if anybody would give me 2 copper for some coin removal. Go
I-
fund me 2 copper.
I could go fund you 2 copper for
Thank
coin
you.
removal. Coin removal? Card removal.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna also be somewhat altruistic and buy the armor potion that can block for anybody.
That's very kind.
That's very useful to have.
I'm getting rid of another standard attack card because I'm trying to build my deck around just orbs.
Just orbs.
Just orb things.
Wow, so this
Shot.
really wasn't that bad a path at all.
No,
Yeah,
no,
we're
no,
doing
no.
good.
We're doing good.
Maybe
Now-
too
This has more
good.
options than this, right?
Yes.
2 different directions if we want to go versus 1.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's go to the right then.
There
It
we
is
go.
a boss.
Big boss, sort of.
Big
Delicious.
boss.
So now we draw from the elite pile.
Hopefully
and
our hubris won't.
these are worth it because we will get relics for doing it, but it also could kill us.
Gremlin leader.
Oh,
2
good.
gremlins per player.
This is chaotic. Okay, so our gremlin leader actually draws some cards out of our Act 1 deck, specifically a bunch of little gremlin friends. So this is going to be a big boss with a bunch of little helpers that each of us have to take on. Roll dice.
5.
Good job.
And
I get extra
meanwhile-
energy. Yes, I love that.
Ooh.
My favorite roll.
Because we rolled a 5 at the top of the turn, I can weaken someone. I'm gonna weaken the big boss.
Thank you. Also
It makes
notice.
sense.
Which row is the big boss?
So
All
he
of
is
them.
all of them, which is some benefits in the sense that if we do any area attacks, they
Yeah.
always hit the boss. But something else I just want us to all note for how the boss is going to work is his cubes are just going to rotate. When he gets down to this, he's just going to summon all his goblins back. This is kind of how the boss works in the video game. We have to juggle between clearing the field and attacking him, knowing that he's going to keep respawning the field.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something real quick before we do anything else. And I'm
Uh-huh.
going to spend my entropic brew, which gives me 2 potions.
All right.
Um,
There you go.
And if I have an energy in there, I can do some crazy shit.
I
got
can draw an
energy.
extra card.
I'm going to spend my energy potion to get 2 extra bits of energy. 1, 2.
What I think I want to do is spend all of my energy to play
Mhm.
Malez and apply weakness again and poison to an enemy 3 times and do it to the boss.
Yeah, let's just get him poisoned.
Okay, so
That just is
I
great.
can no longer do anything. My card is exhausted, but he is now weak and 3 poisoned. So these will tick down 3 health on him at the end of our turn every time. And
I'll
then
say
this does stack?
yes, but multiple 3 max.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So Pat, Why don't you wipe yours out? Because then I want to see what the state of the board is.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to do a bit
attack.
of upkeep with my extra energy, and I'm going to get my storm power active, which means at the start of each turn, I'll channel 1 lightning. I could wipe out my row, or I could wipe out Simone's row.
Simone's row? Or...
Sorry, your row, yeah.
So you're overkilling them if you're saying if you attack them.
If I attack my row, yeah, they're going to be super dead, super overkill. I also have Sweeping Beam, which will do 1 damage to everybody.
What if you did that and then use this guy to just knock them?
Oh, fuck, that's a great idea. And I'll have enough juice in my tank to do everything that I want to do here. Sweeping Beam on my column. So I'll spend my Ninja Scroll
Hell yeah.
to go 1, 2. These guys are dead.
So we're going to have to keep bringing them back, so I'm going to say we tap them this time.
Okay.
This is a little easier.
And then I spend my Thunder Strike on
Holy shit.
these guys.
Actually,
Simone is armored somewhat.
you should do Clayton's
Yeah,
row.
Clayton's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Actually, sorry. That doesn't matter. I can armor too.
But do you want to? Because you could be
I
attacking
can
and stuff.
punch. I could do a lot of punching.
I'll do it.
Do Clayton's row.
Clayton's row? Okay. Then all of Clayton's guys are dead.
Hell yeah. For now.
That's my turn.
So okay. And then I am going to. I kind of feel like I have a chance to hit the boss
Hit the
a couple
boss.
times. Let's get another clothesline and weaken on him, so he's always weak this game. 3 damage on him, if you please.
Oh, yes.
Oh, also 6 damage to him.
To
Oh
this
yeah,
guy.
he gets hit by that
Yeah.
too. That's thing. Okay.
Cool, he's at 80.
Okay. And then I just hit him for 1 more.
Okay. So he's at 79.
Actually, hit him. I'm gonna hit this. Sorry, you don't
He's
have
at
to do it for me.
80.
I'm gonna hit him, and then Cunning Potion is 3 little attacks. I'll just take him off the board, so next time we can really focus on the boss.
Nice. Okay. The enemies are going to go. So this guy is doing 1. That'll ding my little shield.
Take my shield, yep.
You don't get hit by that guy,
This
Oh,
guy.
I don't? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Then
but you will get hit by this guy.
And then the boss is going to attack. So he's going to do 2 damage to everyone and shield and strengthen his 1 remaining gremlin.
1
I do
damage.
take 1 damage.
Right?
Oh,
1
right, 'cause
damage.
he's weakened.
He is weakened.
so I don't take any damage.
Me neither.
Oh.
We also
my
got
block.
poison him.
And now he's going to be poisoned. So he's going to take 3 damage at the end of this. So
Technically, before all them went, he would have got poisoned, which might help us in the end if we kill some first.
Cool. Noted. Noted for future. Now, turn 2. The boss this turn is going to do 5 damage to everyone. So
We should do some defense.
let's
Yeah.
do some defense. And we're rolling the dice. 3.
Not for me.
No, not
Oh,
four.
I get to draw 3 cards.
Cool. I have no way to block this
Me?
turn.
Well, I have my armor potion.
The first thing I'm going to do
Oh, I
is
draw 1
play
more card. Could that help?
Masterful
little bit.
Stab. Since I haven't taken damage yet, it will do. It's free and will do 3 damage. I think I'm going to do it to the boss.
Okay.
Just because it's a big attack. 1, 2, 3, so he's at 74. I can spend 1 energy to apply vulnerability or use my potion for free. The other thing I would like to do is play Dagger Throw, which will do 2 damage, and I get to draw and discard to see if I can like get some shield out of my deck. Does anyone object to me doing that right
No.
now? Okay, so I'm gonna I'll do 2 more to the boss, or should I
Let's
take?
make sure we're doing so we kill him this turn, this guy.
Okay, so I'll do 2 to this guy. He will become strong.
We're definitely going to kill him because I don't want you to also take that.
Okay.
We need to be careful in this game because if we die, any of us die, we lose against a boss.
I got 1
boss.
defense, so I'm gonna just take that, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry for not being very helpful this round.
I still think you should potion him.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my vulnerability potion on the boss as well.
He has vulnerability when I bludgeon him for 10 damage, so it is doubled 20 damage on the boss.
Cool. Keep it the center potion to spend.
Yep.
Alright, so I'll get rid of this already.
Okay.
And then I also have Anger for free, 2 damage. So Pat, if you just do 1 damage and knock him out,
You got that.
he's even stronger. But,
Yeah.
and I'm spending my potion to defend myself a little bit. 1, 2.
Okay, in that case, I play, first of all, I play Zap for free, which means I channel 1 lightning. I'm going to spend 1 charge on a ball lightning, which does 2 damage and channels 1 lightning. So who should I shoot that at?
I mean, if you got 1 damage ever, that's all he needs to die. So I wouldn't spend that on him. Like your
But he's got
lightning.
armor, so.
Oh, that
Oh.
armor should have been gone, and she had one more hit point. I forgot about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So now,
So now I
2 damage.
2 damage,
Yeah.
1, 2, he's dead.
Thank God.
And then I get to channel a lightning orb, which means I do another 2 damage.
yeah.
1, 2. And then with my remaining energy, I play Tempest, which channels 2 more lightning. And then at the end of my turn, I just do 3 more damage. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, and then give him 3 more poison damage.
1, 2, 3.
Now he is going to hit us.
For 5.
4.
For 4. Because of his. Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2.
I spent my ghost in a jar, so I only took 1 damage.
Oh, all right.
My curse! My curse is back, everybody! I'm decaying. Alright. First thing I'm gonna do
Roll the dice.
is roll the dice. It's a 4.
I love that. Kind of.
Cool.
I'd rather get
Making
extra
energy and a card.
So I already draw an
So-
extra card.
First thing I'm gonna do is my 0 cost, do 1 damage, and then pop another weaken onto him. Second thing I'm gonna do is play Backstab, which exhausts, but will do 4 damage to him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 37? So I can do my upgraded strike. For, let's see, 1, 2 damage, and then I will shield up, which is cool because I'm about to take damage from my curse.
Oh,
At the beginning of my turn, I channel 1 lightning, which means I'm just going to do 2 damage.
yeah.
I should use my strength potion.
So I'm activating my power card. Just got that gives me a strength, which is neato.
I'm gonna. No, I'm
Can anybody make him vulnerable? Because I can do 18 damage.
I wish I
Okay.
could. Damn, I wish I could. Oh no, wait, I can't. Then I am definitely not playing that power card, not getting that, because instead I'm bashing this guy. Boom, 2 damage. 1, 2. He's vulnerable. But I'm gonna pause there.
I, for a cost of 3, 1, 2, 3, play Thunderstrike Plus, which deals 6 damage for each lightning orb I have, and I have 3. So that's 18 times 2 is 36, right?
He's dead. Yes.
Cool.
Woo! I like the defense.
Good character. Cool. So everyone gets 2 coins, a relic, and a basic card that has been upgraded.
Okay, so let's do our cards and then we'll all do the relic thing together.
Leap. That gives me, it's a cost of 1, does 2 block to any character, and I can switch rows with a player.
That sounds really helpful. All right, so we got one here, the Akabeko. Once per combat, gain a strength. That could be pretty dang good for my guy. 'cause
Yeah, way, definitely for you.
Strength build. When you add an attack to your deck, upgrade it. Use this 3 times, then discard it. That's annoying because we're probably not going to get a lot of cards. And when you rest, you may remove a card. So don't you want that back?
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah.
So then I'll take
Shed.
strength. I feel like 2 encounters could be not much, but this will definitely get card rewards and probably easy monsters anyway. So
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
a rest.
Yay!
Whoa.
that's gonna help a lot for this
Yeah.
boss. I will heal because I definitely don't want to be dead for this boss.
I'm genuinely torn because I am almost at full health and I heal after encounters,
And we're about to heal again.
and we're about to heal again before the final boss. And as we've discussed, I have discarded all of the blocks from my deck, so maybe it is a good idea to heal, but I really like upgrading cards. I really like upgrading cards. I'm gonna upgrade a card.
I'm going to upgrade a card because I'm only 1 HP down and I have a health potion that gives me 2 HP.
Makes sense.
And I want as many good cards as I can. I also get to remove a card when I rest because of my
Cool.
pike.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Smoke that shit.
Smoke them if you got them.
I am upgrading Melez, which has like a flex cost based on how many energy I have. Now instead of applying weakness and poison the amount of times of my energy, it does that the amount of times of my energy plus 1.
Cool.
And I've upgraded Storm, my passive, which now means at the start of each turn I channel 2 lightning.
Holy shit.
Ha!
All right, one more little fight and then we'll take out this boss. No problem. It is a
One
1, so
for
I
you.
get to play a double attack. That's
Nice.
sick. So I probably would want to double my pommel strike and do 4 damage. And then, it'll actually be 6 damage because I'm going to have strength.
Can I do some terror first?
Ooh.
Do you want me to apply some terror?
Could we knock someone out completely with that?
So I think one thing that I can knock out now is, actually, first of all, one thing I'll definitely knock out for free is channeling and lightning with that
Okay.
ability. And then sweep, I think I'd do a sweeping beam down this row.
Because the biggest row, and they always only take 1 hit.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
I get to draw a card and see what I get from that.
Cool.
So I'll
So
spend
1, 1, and 1. I think I should terror. This guy has the most health.
He's also going to build up to attacking everybody.
Yeah.
So let's
Okay.
start
So I'm
working
gonna
on
make him vulnerable. So
So-
now I'll take more damage.
I play in
Energy
flame,
for
so I
that.
get strength the rest of this match. So that's 3, doubled, so 6. And then I hit him again because of Necronomicon for strength was at 3 more.
Cool.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Envenom. I can't do anything with it this turn, but it means my attacks also apply poison. That's valid the whole combat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm getting the rest of my energy out. I'm playing Envenom, so I'm going to remember that I can play poison.
You should.
um,
Poison rocks.
I'm also going to quickly scry.
Scry! Oh, you know what I can do? I can stay on bird duty here because I also have my ninja scroll. So I can, that's 1-hit chips.
Those are definitely useful in those. So is your lightning.
Yeah.
Here's a question. So I just scried. I have a 0 cost card that can apply weaken. Is it worth me playing my calculated gamble to discard and draw that card, knowing that the curse might be in there? Because if I'm drawing 4 cards, I've only seen the top 3.
Well, then it's a wash because you weaken him a bit, but you get hit by it. So I think it's probably worth it overall. Because
do it?
at worst, you get the curse, but you also weaken him.
Okay, cool. So 1,
So,
2, 3,
cancels
4.
out.
I discard 4 cards. Discarded my hand.
Also, you'll poison him by attacking him, right? Is it attack?
It is an attack.
Nice.
Cool. Awesome. Oh, and I've drawn 2 0-cost cards. Yes.
Hey.
First, where should I put this 3 damage? So anyone who has full HP still. So I think
This guy's not going to get strength. He's going to be building strength every time. I think
That's
they probably
true.
do want to work on him.
1, 2, 3. Okay, Masterful Stab. That costs 0 because I have not lost HP this combat yet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to. And then Neutralize. We'll do 1 damage. He'll become poisoned and weakened.
All right.
Now my turn is actually over. Cool stuff.
Got some
Cool
bird
stuff.
duty, Pat.
Okay, yeah, bird duty. I'm going to use my ninja scroll to do 2 damage to him. 1, 2.
And that's
That's
not.
two
Oh
separate
yeah,
attacks.
2 separate. That's cool. Nice. Good job.
And then I have 2 charges of this. So I'm going to spend 1 to get rid of this bird that has me in danger. You're dead.
Danger bird.
Danger bird gone.
Doesn't it only take a max of 1 damage from each attack?
But those
but it's
each-
2 separate attacks.
Yeah, they're
Yep,
2
yep, yep.
separate
Okay,
attacks.
carry on.
And that didn't cost me anything. And I'm going to
Your
use...
build is so good.
Yeah. I'm going to use my ice cream. I'm taking a note of this now. I haven't used this ability yet, and technically I would not use this until the start of my next turn, but I'm going to do it now so I don't forget. Any unspent energy from this turn is carried over to my next turn, so I'm going to start my next turn with 5 energy.
Cool.
All right.
Okay.
And now the enemies are going to do quite a bit. So I get hit. All of us get hit for 1 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
And we become confused.
And everybody's going to get one of these on top of your draw.
Quick pause.
Yep.
Before that happens, this guy takes 1 poison damage.
You're right.
Okay.
I did put my armor on.
Moving on.
Okay.
And I
Um,
blocked the 1 damage from that guy with my Oraculum.
And he strengthens up. And weaken means this 4 damage becomes what?
3.
3.
Take it off.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And then he'll also shield up for 2, which sucks. This bird strengthens, and this bird also strengthens.
All right, not too bad. Give us a die roll, Pat.
Yes. 2.
So next turn, the Shelled Parasite is going to do 3 damage and inflict vulnerability on me.
Kill him.
I should change lanes. Fuck, it's too late to do that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's fine. And shield up again. The 2 birds are just going to strengthen. They won't attack.
All right. Pretty good. options for me this round.
Okay, so let's
Okay, so
go
you
through
do
that.
that.
So
Yeah.
first I'm going to backstab, which costs 0. It would do more, but the enemy is damaged, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I am going to do dagger throw. That costs 1 energy. It does 2 damage. I'm gonna draw 1 card and then discard 1 card. What I'm gonna discard is my curse!
Well done.
And then I don't need to shield up if we're definitely gonna kill him.
I can just kill him.
Then I'm
without
not
even
gonna
worrying about
bother
the
shielding
poison.
up. So in that case, I'm going to. Do you think it's worth it to draw 3 cards and discard 1 with only 1 energy left, or just attack for 1?
Well, anything. Their curse is right there, so like bad will come up, right?
That's true. Oh, I can put poison on one of these guys then.
Probably worth it for the guy with 15 hit points.
Okay, so my last move will be to attack 1 and poison this guy. He's poisoned now. Okay, cool.
Okay, so I will
I guess
anger.
My turn is over.
Does 2 damage plus my strength for 3. Goes back to the top of my deck, so he's dead.
Thank you. Thank you.
Problem.
Good friend, good pal, good adventuring
And-
buddy.
I'm gonna just do 10 plus 1, 11 to this guy. So
Oh, just 10 plus 1.
1. He's got 2 hit points left, and he's gonna take 1 poison, so we can get 1 more hit on him, he'll die.
Cool.
But I'm out of energy, so that's it.
All right. Well, I got a good amount of energy. To
Take it
spend.
away, Pat.
It's time.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of. All right, so I'm gonna do. He has two health left. Oh, he's gonna have 1 after.
Basically with poison, yeah.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to do ball lightning, which is going to do 2 damage to somebody. How about this cultist?
Do it.
It's also going to channel 1 lightning, so I'm full stacks of lightning now. I'm going to play recursion, which evokes 1 orb and channels the orb that was just evoked. So I'm going to do another 2. Yeah, then I might as well kill him, right?
Yeah, please.
Kill
I
him.
might as well kill everybody, right?
You should kill everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to play dual cast, which will evoke 1 orb twice. I get to choose where those evokes go.
Hell yeah.
So I'm down to 2 now, but I do 2 damage. 1, 2. 1, 2, you're dead, right?
He's dead.
That guy's dead.
Cool.
And then I still have a point, so I will play Storm. Just in case this one keeps going, I'll be evoking 2 lightning at the beginning of each turn. And then, as my final action,
2 more little hits.
2 more little hits. So I'll take out this bird.
Cool. Okay. I mean, I got anger and strike, so he's dead. You don't have to do much.
Okay. Cool. You're dead.
You dead.
So these minions go back in the minion pile.
Minion and minion pile. And rewards.
Okay, cool. I'm taking another ball lightning.
I'm taking escape plan, so it's 0 cost. I draw a card. If it's a skill, I get a shield, so that
Sick.
seems reasonable.
Actually, 0 cost cards are good. Anger is good.
I love 0 cost cards.
Yeah.
And now we move to the rest
Now
of
we're
the
in the rest stop before the boss.
So I'm going to upgrade a card and remove a card.
Do you think I should heal or should I remove a card?
Because the boss, I mean, we're either going to die or we're going to get real close. And if I lose by 1 hit point, I mean, that's a pretty good story.
Yeah.
I just think that upgrade will probably end up helping overall.
Yeah. I'll upgrade as well then. Okay.
At the beginning of this act, we already knew who our boss would be. And now that we have reached him, I'm going to reveal the Sword Bastard, aka the champ.
No.
We have to kill him twice, basically.
Bad.
Oh yeah, I hate this guy in the game.
But we're not juggling any other dies, so we're just straight focused on him.
Okay.
We are playing with again, there's optional rules in this, and that normally, if you die anytime, the game just immediately ends. But there's an optional rule where if you're fighting the end act boss, for drama, you can keep going even if someone dies.
Yeah.
And then everyone gets healed up in the next act.
Yeah. Okay. So this guy has 120 HP, but the quality of anger. So when he reaches 0 HP, he'll heal 40 per player. So
Back up to full.
yeah, back up to full. Yeah, wow, that is back up to full. And enter Fury mode, which is a different set of moves.
So I can vulnerable him myself,
Please.
and then hit him for 10. So I think that's a good opener.
Yeah, that
That's
About
seems
as good as
smart.
opener as I can get.
Oh,
Okay,
great.
hit for 2, and he's vulnerable for when I frickin'
Oh.
bludgeon him.
Okay.
For 10 multiplied to 20. All right, 90. He's no longer 3 digits.
I am going to apply weaken and poison to him.
Oh, sorry, I did have to exhaust
Sorry.
this. That's how I had extra energy this turn.
Cool.
With his-
I'm going to use Malaise, which is upgraded. It applies weaken and poison to him X plus 1 times. X is my energy, which is 3, so 4.
Hell yeah.
So I'll pop 4 poison onto him. I can't do anything else this turn, which is unfortunate because I'm about to take a damage from my curse. But oh well.
All right, I'm going to sort of start my set play plan here. First things first, I get Storm on the board, which means at the start of each turn I channel 2 lightning. Obviously not including
Very
this
good to
turn.
have that start.
Yeah, very lucky. And he's going to attack for 4,
Yeah. Well,
But he'll
3.
be weakened.
3. So, and I will take 2 of that unless I defend. You know, and I think I will defend. I think I'll play Leap to get 3 shield for myself. 1,
Cool.
2, 3. And then for my last action, I will just get a stack of lightning going with Ball Lightning, which does 2 damage. So I should be more or less online by my next turn.
Things that are going to happen. First, I take damage from my curse. Then he's going to take 4 poison damage.
Although technically Pat's lightning too.
Sorry.
Oh
Has
yeah,
lightning
you're right.
powers.
Sorry, I do two lightning damage to him after that.
So it's like end of our turn,
2.
lightning,
I
beginning of
have
their
my
turn.
Poison. Then he's going to attack. 4 damage, everyone, but it'll be 3 because of the frailty token, which he is about to lose. And then his token will move to the next one, so he's going to weaken everyone and strengthen up.
Okay, he's not hurting us though. That's nice.
Okay, redraw our hands.
Yep.
So first thing that happens this turn is I channel 2 lightning.
Mhm.
So that is, I have a full stack. The extra one does 2 damage to him.
6.
So
He
does.
he gets a weaken back because of my
Hell yeah.
mask. I'm gonna start by using my 0 cost cards. I'm gonna neutralize, which will do 1 damage. It would usually weaken him, but it won't because he's already got full tokens. Then I'm going to do backstab, which would do 6 if he's at full HP instead of just says 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this exhausts. This will cost 1. I'm gonna do it anyway because why not? I'll do 3 more damage, and then I'll just chill out and see what you guys are doing, and then that'll decide what I do with whether I play.
Doing this
Actually,
just to
I'm
draw a
obviously
card.
gonna play this. Sorry. Just kidding. I'm gonna use 1 and then do my last strike, so that'll bring him down to 79.
Okay, my turn is. I played a shrug off to draw a card, and that was good because now I have both my upgraded angers. So basically, every turn now I can do 4 damage because I'm always gonna have these on the
Okay.
top of my deck.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so 4, 5, 6 damage this turn.
We are very online. We're all online.
I'm angry. That's my build.
Do you want me to do your 6 damage for you?
Yeah.
I'm going to hit him with a sweeping beam for 1 damage. I'll play Zap for free. Channel an orb, which is another 2 damage. Lightning.
Cool.
2. I'll play Barrage, which does a point of damage for each orb that I have. So
For you.
finally, I will play Streamline, which usually costs 2, but I have a power on the board.
Ha,
So that's 3. And then with my turn fully over, I strike him with lightning 3 more times.
ha! 61.
And 4 points of poison damage.
And now, yes. So yeah, 4 points of damage right now. Now his turn. Okay, so he is going to weaken all of us. 1. You get a weaken. You get a weaken. You get a weaken. And that makes all of our attacks -1.
Ladies
Just a
and
1.
gentlemen,
Just 1 attack.
the weekend.
But unfortunately, he is also strengthened up. So
Yeah.
next turn, he's gonna blow our shit up.
Speaking of next turn, he's doing 5 to all of us
Oh my
and
God.
armoring up.
I'm gonna start with Escape Plan, which is 0 cost. I draw 1 card. If it's a skill, I shield up 1. It's an attack.
I'm going to do my turn start action of channeling to lightning, 4 damage.
So no reason for me not to do Ancient Potion, which finally had a reason to use it. Removes this guy for me, so I'm not weakened.
I'm doing a couple little attacks. Should I use my Strength Potion or save?
Yeah, also, if you're starting to worry about dying, maybe good to use it. Get it in there.
Okay. I am going to use it. And that affects every attack. I
For
do,
this
right?
round,
For this
you have
turn.
it, and it affects everything.
There is my strength potion. I'll lose it at the end of the turn. First, I'm gonna do Dagger Throw for 1 energy. That'll do
So that one's going to cancel out when and this goes away.
that. So it just does 2, the regular 2.
Yeah.
Okay. I draw 1 card, and I discard 1 card. Then I'm going to do my upgraded strike for 2 damage, so it'll be 3 damage.
3 damage.
1, 2, 3. I haven't scryed this combat, have I? Hang on, I'm gonna scry really quick.
It's worth finding out it's worth it.
I've got Envenom coming up, but which means I'll apply poison, but that's not worth playing this round. So I'm gonna defend up and block one of these horrible damages coming our
I could
way.
also give you 3 block.
That would be awesome if you could.
I mean,
even
I'll end up taking a bunch of damage. Then actually, well,
Ooh,
I think Pat's engine, like the longer he's in this, the better. So I want to
Yeah.
preserve Pat more
let's
than
preserve
anyone.
Pat. Yeah.
We're not there yet. We might get there.
I'll take the damage, yeah.
So
Okay.
I'll do my turn real quick.
yep.
I defended myself 1. I am going to use this once per combat to get strength this turn. So I do 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 1 plus 1. So that's going to be a nice chunk of damage. 10. 10
Wow.
damage. I did that. 6,
Dang.
4. Yeah. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna do my free stuff that I can do first. I'm gonna do Zap. I'm gonna channel 1 lightning, Recursion Plus, which is evoke 1 lightning. I'm going to do Barrage for a cost of 1, which does the 1 damage for each orb that I have. Ball Lightning, which does 1 damage, and then channels a lightning orb, so it does 2 more damage. And then
Oh, you moved him up, please. He goes to the
Oh.
20.
Patrick, Patrick.
Sorry. And then for my last action, I will play Leap, which gives me 3 defense.
Okay, cool. So
oh shit!
oh.
You know, well, let's reduce some of that damage by 1 because
Just 1, because it only affects 1 of your attacks.
yeah.
And then now we got your 3 little lightnings, right?
Yes. Yep.
End of turn lightnings.
bing bong bong.
And 4.
And then poison. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And I get rid of
He's at
this.
21.
Okay. Hopefully we
Take
can
these
kill
away.
him next turn before he does another 4 damage. But he's definitely doing. So he's doing 5 damage to all of us.
Yes.
Minus 1, plus 1. So it ends up just being 5 damage.
Cool.
Okay, so I have 3 armor, so I take 2 damage.
I'm also going to make sure I give him his 3 armor. Cool. Cool.
I am at 2 HP.
I am at.
Oh, and
I'm
my
also at
strength
2 HP.
goes away.
Okay, first thing, turn action is I evoke twice because I channel 2 lightning. Okay, so he had 3 armor, so
Hate him.
back
Hate
to
him
20.
so much.
Okay, so he's just at 20.
But now he has no armor, so that's cool. I could make it so all my attacks apply poison. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think what I'm going to do is make him vulnerable for y'all, and then shield up myself.
Well, hold on. You have the most powerful thing, it sounds like.
Yeah, I
So
can
we-
hit for 18 right now.
Why
That's
don't I
almost-
vulnerable him right now?
Now I play Thunder Strike for the cost of 3. That's everything I have. And that does 18 damage times 2.
It obliterates him.
That's
Does it do
Crazy.
overkill damage?
Um,
Like, does the damage carry over to
wait a
his
minute.
next
It says
phase?
immediately. So yeah, it would. I think it keeps going.
That's a total of 36
It's 36 damage. So we know that 20 happened then, and then he healed up, so the next 16 would carry over.
Yes.
Totally.
okay. Which takes us somebody
He'd be at
do.
104.
We've done it.
Okay, so
He
he's at
is-
104.
Not weak anymore.
Now, because he's no longer attacking, I'm going to use my remaining 2 energy to do Envenom. All my attacks in the future will apply poison.
This gets me strength the rest of this bout, so I think that's better. And I do 2 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage, 8 damage. All right.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's at 96.
Pat's a night lightning damage.
3 lightning damage. 1, 2, 3, 93. And then 4 poison.
89.
1, 2, 3, 4, 89.
Cool. Fresh turn.
It is a fresh turn.
So
We
roll
can
the
roll
dice.
that die.
Oh, and
That's a
take your
3.
Thunderstrike back.
Thank you.
Shuffle it. Could it have been shuffled? Because I would like
Yes,
it to
it
come up again.
Yes,
It'll be
it should be shuffled.
Okay, so I get to draw 8 cards because we
Wow.
rolled a 3. Okay, and the other turn start action that I must remember is I channel 2 lightning. So 1, 2.
Okay, I'm so glad this came up again before I died. I'm going to give him at least one parting mega hit.
Oh my god. Clayton and I are both at death's door.
Yes, we absolutely are, but I'm going to go out swinging. I'm going to wait to see if Simone can vulnerable him for me, but
Please, God.
I'm definitely doing my attack potion, so my next attack
My
happens
curse.
twice.
If
Damn.
my curse kills me, that will be extremely funny.
That would be the most poetic thing.
First things first, I'm going to use Escape Plan. It costs 0 energy. I'm going to draw 1 card. If it's a skill, I shield up 1. It's an attack. That's annoying. I just got a bunch of stuff. It's not very exciting, so I
I've
think
got
you guys
leap
should
that
go.
I can use to defend anybody who needs it.
Well, he's not hurting us this turn.
Oh, he's not.
He's just
Okay.
like kind of
Shit.
recharging. This is him getting mad.
I am actually going to play All Out Attack. I'll do 2 damage and discard 1 card, and I'm going to discard my curse. So 3, he's down to 83. I discard my curse. Yay! The discard build is working as expected. And then I've got 2 damage, 2 energy left to do miscellaneous things, but I will let you guys do fun stuff first.
Okie dokie. I'll do my free action real quick with this 0 cost action, which is evoke an orb.
I'm just like so excited that we punched him.
So he's not swinging at us this round?
No.
Okay. I will then dual cast, which will evoke an orb twice, so that'll do another 4 damage. Then I will streamline, which does 3 damage. With my final bit of energy, I play Tempest to refill my stocks.
I forgot that all my attacks apply poison now. Pat, you did tell me that I should keep that card out, and I forgot. So that attack that I did pops another poison on him.
Simone, is there any chance you're gonna like draw a card?
Yes.
And could you draw vulnerable?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay 1 energy to play Dagger Throw. I do 2 damage. It's an attack, so I apply poison. I will draw a card, and then I'll discard a card. I'm gonna discard the defend, and because I didn't draw vulnerable, so sorry. I am just gonna play my last strike. Do 1 more damage, and then afflict 1 more poison. He's extremely poisoned.
All right, so I played my attack potion, which means the next attack you play attacks twice, which is bludgeon for 3 energy, all my energy, and 10 damage twice. So
Wow, so 20 damage?
20 damage.
Holy shit.
And then I'm angry still, so 2/2, 4 damage. Did I also? I pulled a Simone. I
47.
didn't.
You pulled a Simone.
I shuffled my strength card in there. Sorry, so that's those were each 3, and each of these was 11 times 2, so it's actually add in a whole extra 4 damage. I forgot.
2, 3, 4.
But I only played that last turn, so
He's
I know I
at
have
43.
Okay,
And then my 3 damage.
Okay.
and then.
And then
Simone.
6, 7 poison damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now he is at 33.
Easy.
Okay.
We
So
got
now
this.
it's his turn
Oh.
to do stuff to us, right?
No, he's just
now
getting-
he's gonna shed
Oh my
these
God.
frailty
Yeah,
tokens.
that's why we got him in that next.
And
mode.
next
Okay.
turn he will go.
I'm
He will
angry.
do 4 damage to everyone twice.
And our
So-
roll for this round is 2.
Doesn't do shit.
And round start action, channel twice.
Fuck him up.
1, 2, 3, 4. He's at 29.
Okay.
His ass is dead.
His ass is dead. I mean, if I want to do at least a little bit of, I'm
Too late.
angry.
Ninja scroll. 2 damage.
No!
Thunder strike. 18 damage.
No,
he's
I'm
dead.
angry.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, he's dead.
He's fucking dead.
We could have had like a cool Avengers moment where it's like I punch him and then Pat shacks him,
And then the
Simone,
camera's
like,
whirling around and
poisons
it's like
him, and-
moving.
Yeah, no, he's just dead.
He's
No,
just
this is
dead
just
and
like
poisoned.
some asshole. Who's the most asshole of the Avengers?
Iron Man.
Yeah.
He launched a nuclear missile strike
Yep.
on the champ.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what do we get? Treats?
This is the best part about defeating a boss is we get treats.
Yes.
First things first, we get money, money, money,
Money.
and then let's all have some fun
We
with
each get a
our
rare card.
rare card reward, where again we draw 3 and pick 1 from our fancy deck.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's nuts.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh! Okay. This is a lot of cool shit. The one that appeals to me the most is After Image. Whenever a card's effect makes you discard 1 or more cards, you get a shield. And my entire deck is built around discarding.
And yes, here's how my
That's
deck
such
would
a
have
fun-
gone insane after this if we were to continue. I would either be picking lightning damage deals damage to any row instead of a single target, and when I play it, I do lightning, or static discharge, lightning orb, end of turn effects get +1. So I would be doing 2 damage with each of those strikes. So 6 damage at the end of each
That's
turn.
nuts.
I don't know which is better. Damn. I'm just taking a pretty simple one that just doubles my strength.
That's great.
But I think the most fun part about these guys is a whole different kind of relic for defeating a boss, elite relics. So hopefully these are wild. Oh, we got some of the trade-off
Oh, these are
ones.
fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So here we'd have the Astrolabe, which gives you 3 cards. So that's
Upgrade 3 immediately and then discard it.
yeah, which
I
isn't
mean,
that bad.
I have to say, I would really like Astrolabe.
Okay. Well then,
Um,
Pat, do you have a preference for
I don't have a
potions
preference.
or gold?
I mean, I've always relied on the kindness of strangers, so I'll take the no gold.
All right.
And I'm gonna immediately
So-
upgrade my fancy card that I just got.
There you go.
Our game here today is over. But if we were playing this at home together as a campaign, we'd be going on to the next act of the game.
Yeah, it's actually really cool that the way they design it, the box has great places to store and save your in-progress decks and little items and things. So
That's
it's
cool.
Very easy to pick up and play after the fact. You go all the way through a 3-act campaign. It has little boxes that say do not open until you've played a whole campaign. And that contains things like colorless cards, more cards for each one of these decks to choose from. There's also a whole 4th character we didn't play with. You can play this with 4 people. You can play this with 1 person. We appreciate the chance to try it out.
Yeah. This has been anything to say before I
Lightning build, totally busted. If you got the luck for it, go for it. It'll save your life.
Nice. This has been Polygon's Overboard. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll be back with another episode soon.
Goodbye.
Uh,
This is so fun.
I like game. I wish we could continue it.